Hey, welcome to Castle Point VA Tai Chi. And let's dive in and get started. Again, I hope this series of videos can be used to just follow along and do a simple but very powerful Tai Chi practice. And Tai Chi practice is great for so many things. It's a form of meditation. It's a way to de-stress. It's a way to energize. It's a way to get some exercise. And I can talk forever on it. I won't because we have a limited amount of time here, but it's a great practice and very enjoyable to do. But we got to just jump in and learn, and as we learn, it becomes more and more fun and more empowering to our lives as we do the practice. All right, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do is some warm-ups, which are themselves types of Tai Chi. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is called a side bend. All right, we're going to just allow ourselves to arch over to the side and feeling that nice stretch into the back and then coming back to the other side. All right, so this is a warm up, but it's also a part of a series called Vitality Qigong or Vitality Tai Chi. And it's aimed at that very thing, vitality, which who doesn't want or would like to have more vitality in your life? Right, so we're exercising so many things just with this simple movement. So feel the side of your body that's closing and also the side of the body that's opening. So one side closes, the other side opens. Let's bring the arm into it so we can go a little deeper, reaching up and over, arching, and if we could see inside our bodies, we could see all the muscles of our back that's connected to the spine. They're gently stretching. You can feel it down even into your legs, into your hips. Trying to notice that, all the different connective tissue and tissues that are stretched as we do this simple bending from side to side. Allow yourself the pleasure of nice, deep breathing. Let your breathing naturally slow down a little bit as it goes deeper, using your diaphragm, right, to breathe in and out. And as you use your diaphragm, you're going to feel like your belly is puffing out on the in-breath, and on the exhale, it's contracting back. It's like your breath is deeper in the body than what might be your normal breathing practice. And this is the way we all breathed when we were little children, babies, right? It's the natural way of breathing. And it's extremely supportive of all the functions of our body, right? To get a nice, full, and deep breath. And we'll do a little bit more breath work in a couple minutes. Okay, so that's side bending. We've moved our back in the side-to-side axis. Now let's go the opposite way. So arching up, breathing in, protect your low back, and then curling forward, squeezing your muscles. All right, now repeat. Relax on the in-breath and contract. Squeeze all the muscles that you can find on the exhale. Right from your toes to make fists, to squeeze the muscles in your face as you're curling forward. And feel like you're wringing yourself out like a sponge. So fill the sponge and then we wring it out That's good. In this form, as we move slowly in all the practice, so we can sense and feel. We're pumping the lymph through the body. And as we do this, a couple of the good things that happen, one is that we're purifying all our organ systems, getting all the impurities out. That's one of the things the lymph does. And the second thing the lymph does is it distributes our immune cells. It aids in that, so we can be in touch with those two things that happen as a result of just moving the body in this very purposeful way. Nice deep breath in, and then curling forward, squeezing, contracting, all the way to the bottom, and then we'll let it go. Good. And let it go. Squeeze it. All right, good. All right, very good. I'm just set my phone on the side here. Okay, so side to side, front to back. Now we're going to do a gentle Tai Chi type style twisting of the body. And first thing we do, let's just practice very simple shifting the weight. So we shift the weight to the yellow side, weights in both legs, shift the weight to the orange side, which to do that, I just sit myself down on one leg, release the yellow side leg, weights in the orange side leg. Come up, weight in the yellow side, release the orange side. Okay, so now let's do the twist. So below the waist is going to stay facing forward, facing your monitor or TV or computer monitor. And above the waist is going to twist. So it's like we're twisting like this, like our whole spine is twisting and turning gently though, turning from the lower back, middle back, upper back, right to the top of the head. Arms are going to swing. We're going to gaze at our arms. So this is called gazing at the moon. So arms up and now turning, looking over your fingertips. Weight shifts to the yellow side leg. Coming back to center, the leg, arms come down. And now turning, twisting, gazing over the fingertips. Let your breathing match whatever is comfortable for you. Turning, turning, turning. That's it. Weight in both legs. Shift the weight and twist. We go nice and slow so that we can feel everything that's going on. This twisting motion is very good for the body, right? The muscles, the ligaments, tendons, the fascia. The body needs to move to be healthy, to be vital, to relieve our aches and pains, and to function at its highest level. Feels good to move, right? That's what's great about Tai Chi. It's exercise, but we're not killing ourselves. We're always staying in our comfort zone. And gentle exercise can be extremely effective for our health on so many levels, physically and emotionally, mentally, everything. All we have to do is do it and experience it, and then we say, ah, it really does make a difference. weight in both legs, shift the weight to the orange side leg, twisting, gazing over the tips of the fingers, and then repeating to the other side. All right, good. Let's do one more warming up. So keep your knees a little bent, keep your back is flat. My arms are dangling over. And this is called spinning the wheel. And it's like just really open up, allow yourself to turn at the waist, protecting, be careful with your low back if you have any issues. But this is great to loosen up the low back and also your hips. You're getting a nice rotation of the whole torso. Keep breathing naturally. There's a tendency to kind of hold the breath because this is a big, big movement. It engages your whole core. But you want to keep breathing. Let's stop at the bottom. Keep your back flat. Your knees are bent. Now let's reverse the direction. Spin the wheel. Let's do one more, coming down to the bottom and spinning the wheel. All right, very good. Now we'll do some breathing using the arms to guide the breathing. So, and again, we're using this big diaphragm muscle, letting the breath fill and then contract on the exhale. That allows us to really get a full breath, which is really so much of what this practice is about, is cultivating our capacity for breathing, right, is a really huge part of it. Okay, so let's do it. So breathing in breath, using the diaphragm, filling, and then exhaling down. Allow yourself to just relax and let that stress just drain from your whole being. Nice deep breathing. We bring our attention to the sensation in the body from the gestures of moving and also the breath. And we just pay attention to what's happening. If you get lost in some type of thinking, just keep coming back to the breath and back to your body. Feeling yourself grounded and connected. All right, that's nice. It feels great. Okay, now we're going to do it a little different. We're going to breathe 2 breaths in. So breathe one using the belly, and then the second breathing from the chest and exhaling out. So belly, chest, and exhaling out. All right, so I'm going to go back to guiding with the hands again. So belly, and then chest. So this is even a fuller and deeper breath. And I'll make one more mention about this. It feels like, and it is actually happening like this, that when we breathe with the belly, the lower lobes of the lungs are filling. Then when we allow our chest to expand, chest breathing, we're filling to the top of our lungs, right? So it's fill from the bottom right to the top, and then exhale from the top all the way out to the bottom. So let's try a couple more. Okay, and take a moment to notice how you feel. Uh, I know how I'm feeling right now. After doing that breathing, I feel both energized and calm, which is a really cool thing, and a state that I'd like to carry through as often as I can. So, hey, anytime you want to do, you want to feel calm, and at the same time you want to feel energized, do a little breathing like this. Very powerful, right? And the moving the arms and the gesture helps to just entrain the body together with the breathing. Belly in, chest, exhale out. And breathe in through the nose, out through the nose if you can. If you can't manage that, then of course you're going to adjust to what you need to do. Okay, let's review the standing Tai Chi. So we'll go through the standing Tai Chi 5, go through the forms. We're going to do 4 repetitions of each one with the transitions. So just follow along. We step out. This is called universal post. I keep going. I form the Tai Chi on the orange side, and then harmonize yin and yang. Form the Tai Chi, and then again, harmonize yin and yang. There's more detail in previous practice videos on how to do this standing form. Right, so we're just going to do the form tonight. Transition, turn the Tai Chi ball over, let it float down, shift your weight, brush and send. Hold brush knees, sending the chi. Turn your waist, shift the weight, brush and send. Great. Now, transition, cross hands, embrace the tiger. Turning, opening, arms swing out, dropping the elbows. Back hand cuts a path forward as the front hand drifts to the bottom, cutting a path to clarity. Shift the weight to the L side. And shift your weight to the other side. And back to the other side. Brace the tiger again as you shift the weight to the other side. Brace tiger, circle open. Upper hand comes down, lower comes up into cloud hands. Palms face you in the cloud hands form. Embrace tiger again. Circle open. And let's protecting our back and knees, but at the same time, reaching down, gathering up carefully. Gathering in, exhaling. Gathering. Above. Exhaling. Balancing our whole system. Intending to access resources that are free to all of us just by being, by healing resources that are available to all of us. Let yourself relax and enjoy this form. Last one. Shift your weight and draw your feet together as your arms come up and exhale down, like the breath is washing through the body. All right, so that's this Tai Chi 5 standing form. So now we're going to do some work with the walking form. Right, and the walking form we're going to do it walking in place. But first, let's play with the forms a little bit because it's a little different. So notice I'm pivoting my arm side foot out. I'm going to take a step forward. I'm going to keep my legs are shoulder width apart. Like this is really narrow, and this is shoulder width. As I shift the weight forward, my hips are square against the video monitor. So you want to find some place to reference, you know, what is getting the hips square to. Like in everybody's case, it's going to be the monitor. Okay, so now shift the weight back. We hold the Tai Chi, and then coming forward into harmonizing the circling back, completing the form. Notice that I'm turning my waist, right? I'm turning my waist to complete the form, facing forward. Shift the weight back, I'm turning my waist more towards the other side home, and shifting forward. Turn your waist to shift the weight back, and turn your waist to shift the weight forward. Making sure to check that your knee stays within the center of your foot. Shift all your weight back, the front leg's empty, and then about 70% of your weight is in your front leg as you shift the weight forward. Now let's try it on the other side. Form the Tai Chi, the yellow side hands on the top, the other side palms on the bottom. Turn your waist, complete the form, harmonizing the yang. I turn my waist to shift the weight back, form Tai Chi, and then come into the form. let your waist turn as you shift the weight. That's the tricky part. Just play with it. Let yourself flow. Over time, as you work with it, you will figure it out. And, you know, in some of the other videos, I'll go into more details about waist turn. But for now, let's just flow with it. Harmonizing the young, facing forward, shifting the weight back. I'm kind of turning more towards the yellow side. Now, as I shift the weight forward, I'm facing forward as I complete the form. Okay, let's go on to another form, the next form, which is brush knee senshi. Now we're going to do it in the front stance. Right, so we start back, the arm side palms on the bottom, the other side palms on the top. We drop the Tai Chi down, weights in the back leg, and then shift the weight forward. Going to brush with the yellow palm, the orange side palm travels around this long path and sends forward. That's it. Circle back, form Tai Chi, let it drift down, brushing and sending. Facing again, hips are facing forward to the monitor. Shift the weight back, I'll kind of turn towards the other side. Shift the weight forward, I turn my waist to face forward. Shift back, Tai Chi drifts down, brush around, and send. Beautiful form. Relax and just flow with it. The details will get worked out over time, practicing, learning, asking questions. Each week, picking up some more details. The important thing is just flowing. Shift the weight back, and then shift the weight forward, face forward, brush and send. Let's go on the other side. Notice my yellow side leg is pivoted out, one step forward. Hips are square. Now let's come back. Let's set it up. The yellow side palms on the bottom, the other on the top. Tai Chi drifts down. Now I'm going to be turning my waist forward as I shift the weight. Brushing with the orange side palm, sending with the yellow. Circling back. Form the Tai Chi, brush and send. And brush and send. Loosen all your joints. Relax everything in the body. Flow. It's like you're swimming on dry land. Right? You're swimming in the air. You're just flowing through the air. And the air has some density to it. We can feel ourselves like swimming through the air. Tai Chi is really, it's most like swimming than any other activity. It's a great comparison. Okay, let's move on, do the next one. So we're going to change our feet again. And we're going to start with the palms together like this, like we're holding the ball. Let the arms swing open. And then cut the path forward. Shift the weight back, elbows down, and cut the path. Arms open and cut the path. Arms open and cut the path. Swing the arms open. Back hand cuts the path forward. Okay, now we need to do some stepping here. So let's step back and then cut the path forward. All right, let's go back again. Step back and cut the path forward. Swing your arms open, drop the elbows, step back, orange side palm cuts the path forward as we step forward. Swing the arms, drop the elbows, step back, cut the path forward as we place our yellow side foot forward. So this one I know is a little tricky, but we'll get into the rhythm of it. Swing the arms open, drop the elbows, step back, cut the path forward with the yellow side hand as you step forward. So the cutting hand and the cutting leg travel together, right? In this way of doing the form. Step back, cut the path, step forward. Turn open, drop elbows, step back, step forward, cut the path. Drop the elbows, step back, step forward, cut the path. Swing the arms, drop the elbows, step back, step forward, and cut the path forward. Let's do like two more. One more. Swing, drop the elbows, step back as you cut the path forward. Step back as you cut the path forward. Okay, great. Well, I think that's a good place to stop for today. Hope you enjoyed the class today and join us for future classes. Have a great week, and we'll see you on future videos. Take care, everybody.